Some of you know what I'm talking about, those ticks of the clock before the outcome of a game. This is really important to some people. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. This is the first episode of the Double-Edged Freedom. If you don't know what that is, check out the intro to the series. But in a few words, it's a series where we're going to discuss about many subjects and show to the world that everyone can be friends with anyone despite having completely opposite opinions about anything. So, the first topic we're going to talk about is gambling. I picked a really simple subject, so there is no much controversy and fighting with the first episode. The point of the video is basically to show why some people like gambling and why some people don't. The thoughts that pass through their mind before choosing to do so or don't do so. And of course, if some of you still don't know if gambling is for you, you can pay attention to both of those opinions and then decide if you want to gamble or not. It's up to you. First of all, we're going to talk about two healthy opinions about gambling. One of them is choosing to gamble, but without risking all your money and life on it. And the second one is choosing not to gamble, but without judging the other people who do. Let's start with the first one, people who like to gamble. What do these people think before they start gambling? Probably one of the most popular thoughts that they have is the possibility to win money, which frankly always exists. You can win money while gambling. In some games there is a higher chance, in some games there is a lower chance, but there always exists. Especially if you know some tricks, techniques or strategies that some games have, you can improve your possibilities as well and win more money. Another common thought might be the fun that someone is having. Some people might not even care about money. They care about having fun, being able to sit down at a table with other people, pass the time, forget about life, forget about the problems for a little while, and have fun. They like the joy it brings to them, the time passing more pleasantly when they are around friends or even with people that they don't even know, and they don't even care if they win or lose. And most of all, they like the suspense. Are they going to win? Are they going to lose? Some of you know what I'm talking about, those ticks of the clock before the outcome of a game. This is really important to some people. The third thought is the fact that gambling is pretty easy to learn and start playing even with little money. Even if you're completely new to gambling, you can find games that don't require any knowledge or experience. Of course, this is something that most people will probably not think about when they start gambling, but still, it's a reason to start. Because if gambling was hard, many people will think more before starting to learn it. They wouldn't like to spend their time on something that they're not even sure yet if they're going to like, especially when they're risking real money on it. Now, another thought that people may have is the variety of games. People start gambling on many different games. Some prefer slots, some prefer blackjack or poker, some prefer sports, some play all of them. But all of them though have in mind that there is always a big pool of games that they can always try if they get bored of something they already play for months, or if they start losing at one game and they believe that if they start another game they're gonna win again. Well, those are the most common thoughts of gamblers that I could think of. If you believe there are more reasons that people choose to gamble, please tell me in the comments. But without further ado, let's explain the reasons that people choose not to gamble. The first one is the opposite of one of the previous reasons we talked about, and of course I'm talking about the possibility to lose money. We said before, the possibility to win money always exists, but the possibility to lose money always exists as well. And sadly, the chances are almost always against the gambler. Doesn't matter if you're experienced or inexperienced, the chances will be against you. Gambling is made for the casinos to make money, not for the people. Casinos offer an abundance of fun and a small chance to win money, but at the end of the day, the casinos will always be the winner. Another common thought of the non-gamblers is kinda similar to the previous one, and is basically the difficulty of winning money regularly. If winning money once in a while seems difficult, then winning money consistently seems impossible to them, and they're not even trying it. Even with strategies and techniques and tricks and anything you can try, there are still not many possibilities to win again and again and again. Some people don't like having the odds against them, or they don't even like having to learn techniques and strategies. Still, for them, winning consistently is really hard and don't like taking the risk. Something else they consider is the opinion of others. Sadly, some people tend to mark others and accuse them of gambling as if it's something bad. I mean, it can be, but it's not always the case. Truth is, they will very easily point the finger towards anyone who gambles, even if he's a healthy, careful gambler and he's not risking all his money recklessly. And some people don't like being pointed out and really care about the opinions of others. Now, another thought they may have, and probably the most common one, is the possibility to get addicted. Addiction is a really bad thing. It doesn't matter what you get addicted to, it doesn't matter who you are, you can always get addicted to something, and it can happen to anyone. Even if you're addicted to a good thing, if your whole life revolves around it, it's really not very healthy. But getting addicted to gambling can be even worse for some people. The thought that they will get addicted and lose not only their money, but also put their whole life at stake is something that stops them from even trying to gamble. You can destroy your life, lose entire fortunes, and even your friends and family, and that's something that they don't want it to happen to them. So they're not even trying it, even as a small possibility. So, those are probably the most common thoughts of a non-gambler that I could think of. Do you believe I missed something? If yes, please add them to the comments. Now, after hearing both of these opinions and the thoughts that pass through the minds of a gambler and a non-gambler, do you think that one of them is wrong and the other one is right? Or do you think that both of these opinions are fine and the people should keep doing what they're doing and still coexist? Do you think that a gambler and a non-gambler can be friends or even more? My opinion is yes. What about yours? Please tell us your story and also write in the comments what other subjects you would like to talk about. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, be awesome and express yourself.